Hi everyone. So I am here for another new video, and today I'm gonna review Japan Crate for you guys. Japan Crate is one of my favorites when it comes to food and snacks. So here we go. Open it up and it is full of awesome things. I subscribe to the premium box, which is $30 a month and has about 12 different goodies in it. It is pretty fantastic. Comes with a guide booklet that kind of goes through. It's published backwards like manga. Probably would have helped if I'd done that the right way. This is the back. This is the front. And you read it backwards. Yeah. So, yeah, basically they've got a cartoon, a manga of their own that they give a little bit of each month. And then there's a guide in the middle that tells you what snacks you're getting, and tells a little bit about the background on them. A little more in depth about a couple, some of their promotionals, and they tell you what's happening in Japan by seasons. So it's various festivals and food and things that come seasonally, which I think is really cool. I love that they do that. This time of year, we've got the Japanese New Year. Which, yeah. Let's see. And then there's other promotions. So, anyway, let's take a peek what we've got in here. Got a free month subscription to Crunchyroll. They do ad-free anime and all kinds of other cool things, as well as having a store discount if you're a subscriber. So I'm kind of excited to try this out and watch some new anime. It's been a while since I've done a lot of watching. I enjoy it here and there, and the last thing that I've watched with my husband and his best friend was One Punch Man, which is really kind of crazy. It's this guy who can basically take anybody out with one punch, and it's really crazy. He worked out so much that he went bald. It's wonderful. Anyway, so let's see here. There's always a little toy or something, and this month we've got this guy who's a little bit crazy. Sort of like you could use this as a Christmas ornament, I think, but I'm not sure I'd want it on my tree. I think he's a little creepy. But he's also made of, like, the foam that you have, like, the stress relief ball. Yeah. And he smells like that kind of foam, too. But that's okay, because, yeah. Anyway, so, kind of crazy. This month's box theme is popular, like, branded candies and snacks. So, there's a little bit of a bunch of things in here. Like, you've got Where's Waldo Fitz gum, and it is a strawberries and cream flavored gum, which I thought was pretty cool. I'm going to turn to my guide so I can make my way through all the different things in the box for you guys. So yeah, Fitz strawberry and cream gum. Sounds great. I'm not going to open this one up just yet, because if I opened up gum before maybe snacking on other things, that would just be silly. We have got things sticking together because of stickers. Alright, so this is Juicy Shortcake, and they are chip candies that come in a tube. And I just dropped that. Yeah, I'll be editing this video, just maybe. Maybe not. So, yeah, chip candies. Let's check it out. I probably should have opened these first before getting on film, because I am horrible about opening anything. Maybe this will make my powers of efficiency a little bit better. Alright, so chip candies. Yeah, they're sort of little tablets. And they definitely smell like strawberry shortcake, for real. that was really interesting. They're kind of, I'm not sure how to explain it. I thought it was going to be a little bit chalky. It wasn't too chalky, like that kind of candy can be. It kind of had little flavored crystals in it. Probably those were actually dehydrated strawberries, to be honest. Let me see. Does it tell me? Not really. It probably wasn't. It was probably just like flavor crystal things. Because there are no actual strawberries on the label, on the ingredients, which they do put on there, which is great for international candies. Yeah, that's interesting. It kind of has like the frosting as one of the flavors as well. I like that. Interesting, different. I like that it's strawberry and a little more conventional. It's sometimes nice. And it's a nice twist. This is usushi or ume potato chips. So there's a couple different kinds. Lightly salted and crisp perfection. These chips are a great savory balance to the sweet flavors in your crate. Which these are, I think, sweet potato rather than regular potato, or at least that was kind of what I was led to believe from something I read. But I'm going to open them up and give it a try. I'm usually not a fan of sweet potatoes, so if I make a face, that's why. Oh, nice. A little bit. These are definitely the lightly salted ones. Yeah. They're sweet potato, but they taste more like regular potato chips, and I actually really like this. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna munch down on these when the camera stops rolling. It's a good one. And it is a little bit different than your typical chip. Kind of lightly sweet. I don't know. It's one of those, it's just subtly different kind of tastes. GABA is what it says on here. GABA, infused stress-relieving milk chocolate. GABA is GAB, I guess, is an amino acid that's said to relieve stress and anxiety. So yeah, that sounds good. Let's try one out. There are little cubes. Looks good to me. These are delicious. They're the really nice, not overly rich kind of chocolate that is kind of typical of Japanese chocolates. I really enjoy that. Maybe it is stress relieving. We'll have to find out. I'm certainly having a relaxed weekend after it snowed the past 2 days, and I've just been hanging out playing Pokemon. So next up, we have got, make sure I have this open to the right page here, so I can be sharing appropriately with you all. Let's try this guy. This is the Yam White Chocolates. So they're individually wrapped white chocolates, and they're a seasonal favorite in Japan. I will admit, I'm not a fan of sweet potatoes or yams, and I'm really not a fan of white chocolate, but these little candies are pretty amazing. They are honestly a lot better than I thought they would be. I have kind of snuck one earlier. So they're little cubes. They are very mild, and maybe a little bit more crunchy than a lot of American chocolates, if that makes sense. I like them though. I was surprised that I would like them, and I really appreciate that about Japanese candies sometimes. They're a lot more subtle than some of the American versions that we might make that I might not care for. Still just as good. And the bag has about, I'd say 8 of them in it. So not a lot of them, but I mean, that's about average for a lot of little small containers of chocolate. Very reasonable. Next up, we have got sparkling orange gummies. It says Palm on here, so I guess that's maybe the brand name. These are really cute. I've actually tried almost everything in the box that's left. I just, like I said, I got cut off last time. So I didn't have a chance to tell you guys and thought I was telling you, and turned out I wasn't, because my camera will cut off automatically after a certain amount of time, and I missed it. Fails. Alright, so orange soda gummies, or sparkling. The flavor of these is somewhere between orange juice and orange soda. It's right in the middle, honestly. And, well, it doesn't have a real fizziness to it. You can tell it is based from a soda a little bit more than it is juice. I really enjoy it. Would recommend. And it has a zipper opening. Very nice. Save some for later. This box is character themed, so you've got mentions of various characters that you know and love. This in particular is Hello Kitty Pocky. It is not by Glico like the typical Pocky, but it is by Kawaii. And there are strawberry Pocky sticks. You get about 15, I would say. And I've not tried this brand. I guess maybe they got a more exclusive contract, and the concept of Pocky is something that isn't really copyrighted at this point, I don't think, in Japan, or at least not the same way it might be in America. So other companies are apparently free to make their own. It looks like this one has very tiny bits of actual strawberry in it, possibly. It's good. I think that the strawberry flavor is a little bit lighter than the Glico strawberry Pocky. Otherwise, it's smooth, nice, great little snack. Not bad at all. And really fun if you're a fan of Hello Kitty. So, good stuff. Alright. Let's swing to the savory side, shall we? So, the makers of Pocky, Glico, also make pretz. It is a pretzel-based version, more or less, of Pocky. So, you get a package of, these are pizza flavored, which sounds really good. It does say they're artificially flavored. I'm not too afraid of that when it comes to Japanese foods. It does actually have tomato paste in the ingredients, as well as cheese powder and onion powder and garlic powder, plus other spices. So it sounds really good. Let's try one. Yet again, they are little sticks of goodness. Yeah. These taste way better than pizza flavored Pringles, and they are much more like actual pizza flavor. The amount of salty, garlicky, oniony goodness is wonderful in them. Very subtle, but at least the other pizza type flavors are very subtle. I enjoy this a lot. So that's fun. And you've got about, I would say, 20 in this package. And I think these might come in a bigger package as well. And possibly a package that has several different smaller, individually, wrapped sections. So, really fun. I love both Pocky and Pretz. So, I think I already showed the Crunchyroll membership off, if I remember right. So I will go on and move to the next thing. Let's try. There are Pokemon themed pineapple candies. Apparently, in Japan, it is a cultural taboo to take food out of your mouth. So candy makers made candy that chews like gum while also dissolving, kind of solving that problem of spitting out your gum. These candies are an example, and each one, because they are branded Pokemon, which on the front you have got your Fennekin and your Charmander on the outside of the package, and inside there are a variety of different ones. So you've got these different kind of outer wrappers. They remind me of the zebra stripe gum that you get when you're a kid. So yeah, you've got like Sylveon and Charizard. There is a kind of questionnaire quiz thing for kids, like you get jokes and Laffy Taffy. It's basically, what does this guy evolve into? Yeah. There were two of those. This one totally cracked me up. What do you think, guys? Does he evolve into the ice or the cotton candy Pokemon, or the big Venusaur from Ivysaur? Yeah. We got Aggron. The Aggron has, instead of a papery feel, it's actually got a plastic coating on it. So I kind of wonder if maybe this one is a special, like, rare reward or something like that. I don't know. But it is a really fun candy that does indeed look just like gum, with the texturized feel to it, just like your juicy fruit. But it definitely dissolves much more like food. And as you can see, it was kind of tougher to pull apart than gum would be. Gum's just easier to flex and break. It definitely smells like pineapple. And while it's chewy, it is not too chewy, like chewing gum exactly. It is a fun candy, something different. I enjoyed it. So we've just got 4 items left. All right. So next up we've got Pocky again. This is a milk chocolate cream covered. So this is a little different. I have tried their chocolate Pocky before, but this is a nice variation. Their little boxes tip back. I should have done that with the Prouts one to show you. This is a nice big package. So I took one out and very much like the familiar chocolate Pocky flavor. It seems like it might be a little bit thicker and easier to melt, but I really enjoy it. It seems a tiny bit richer as well. Very nice. And you can find the typical chocolate in grocery stores. Similarly, the strawberry and sometimes one or two other flavors are commonly found. I would definitely recommend it if you're wondering about trying out a little bit of Japanese snack food. These are great. And pretty expensive at about $1.50 to $3 a package. Next up, we have Calpis candies. It sounds weird. In the US, they have a different name for Calpis, which is a beverage in Japan. It's kind of a milky flavored beverage. They call it also like Pocari Sweat. Either name is kind of weird in the US, but they made gummy candies of it, so we're gonna try them. I actually really like these. They're quite tasty. They're just kind of these round gummies, very squishy, and they have a pretty light flavor. They also have a juice-filled center, and I forgot that between when I tried them. Really great. Also a little Ziploc bag, so you can keep some for later if you just want to try one or two now. Or if you want to weird out somebody by bringing out your Calpis around them. It's fun for making jokes. Alright. Next to last item, we have got these lemon candies. They're kind of like high chews, if you've ever tried those. They typically have a taffy outside, and in the center there's gummies typically, but these are a little bit different because these are supposed to be kind of soda flavored. How do they describe them here? They are, oh, never mind. This is the item that was just kind of an extra item in the box. So they don't say anything about it. You're kind of left to guess. And what you get is a light yellow taffy kind of treat with a white center running through it. And inside there are these little crystals that are supposed to be kind of fizzy. They're also kind of powdery when you bite into them. It's interesting. They're pretty sour, but not too bad. They stay kind of sweet too. They're fun candies. I think I would really like to try some other flavors, but this one's not bad. I think I'd really like orange or grape or even cola flavored like this. So I might try to find them at some point, but these may not be available as easily in the US as, say, Pocky might be. But they're fun. I enjoy it. And last but not least, we've got a beverage. They put a beverage in pretty much every box. This one is a lemon sea carbonated soft drink by Sangaria. It's also called Sukito Lemon Sea Drink. So basically it's just supposed to help you stay healthy, because the extra vitamin C in the wintertime is always a plus. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and see what I think. It probably should have been chilled because it's room temperature, but I am not as fussy about these things. Definitely had a nice little fizz there when it opened. That's not bad. It is a pretty light lemon flavor. I don't mind it. It's a little bit like a slightly more lemony Sprite. It's also not as sweet, which I kind of like, honestly. So yeah, that is January's Japan crate. They did have one item missing, the DIY that they typically have in this big premium box. They had some issues with, I think I already mentioned it, but yeah, they have decided that they're going to send something out in the February box, which I'm actually about to film now, to be a bonus item as a kind of thanks for sticking with us, besides the fact that they also gave that other lemon candy as a replacement this month. So that is it for Japan Crate January. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, like it, and you can get more information about Japan Crate in the down below. And if you like my channel, subscribe if you're interested. Thank you for sticking with me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.